What is up, dudes? How are y'all doing? Welcome back to SaGa Frontier. We have finished most of Blue's scenario. However, we were barred from completion by a certain Abyss Lord that we had to face at the end of the scenario. So, I did something. A little something. This is where we last left off. This is where we are right now. I did a little something. We started off the fights with about 200 plus HP. Then we went back. Came back at about 400. And now we're closer to 700. I got a little carried away, I have to admit. Well, welcome back. Hopefully everybody's doing well. My plan for today is to kind of just relax, finish some games up before the end of the year, and just have a good time. So hopefully everybody's doing well. Hopefully everybody's Wednesday is going well. And Loin, Joey, Steve, how are you guys doing? So, I got a little help. I got a little assistance when setting everything up for the final boss here, and I learned a little trick about the parameters of snake oil. The snake oil is an item that removes all manner of special effects. Now, what Overdrive does is Overdrive gives you around 6 extra turns for the price of 1, at the cost of all your JP, all your WP, and all your ammunition. However, the way that the game is coded, it registers as a status ailment that your character gets. So if you snake oil, you only lose the amount that you use. Let's see how many you can block. Oh, there you go. 4 out of 5, not bad. So now we have 83 JP left instead of the usual 0, but I can mitigate that by, well, oh, wait, I see how it is. I see why I could not access the... Right. What? I'm sorry, is that multiple blues in a row I see right there? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Uh-huh. I can just about guess how this is gonna go. This is such a video game. But I love every second of it. Can I... Is there a way to sort through your items? Magic font. He's learning the ways of the blue. By George, he's got it. How's it going, Wasabi? Welcome on in. Yeah, I'm slowly starting to get the hang of just how far the stupidity of this game actually extends. Well, it's only 3 pigeons today. But like the last couple of days, there's like a little tree outside my window, and for the last couple of days, I've had, I think it's 8 total pigeons just kind of hang out there. So I've been making it a bit of a daily thing to try to figure out how many pigeons there will be today. Oh wait, I can just use the extra JP thing to heal back up. Let's get you back to drinking at normal speed again. I'm starting to get concerned for your health. So this, where you see Blue's little portrait there, the amount of JP, that's what usually happens during an overdrive. But we can sort of circumvent that. But what I forgot to check was whether or not Blue actually can use the magic font now. Because if he can, that would make for a very good time. Unfortunately, I don't have the tower card. Otherwise, I would definitely... Wait, how is that sorted? Is there a way to, like, go to different pages? Oh? The 60 plus hours in a video game, and I'm only now finding this out. Let's just get a turn done. Maybe we can start getting rid of some of the items that we don't need for this. So what's everybody's plans for the holidays? Are you guys gonna be comfortably gaming? Little pigeon update, there is only 2 pigeons remaining. Is there... Okay, chat, question. Is there a way to utilize the backpack a little bit better? Or is it just a matter of unequipping the things and re-equipping them? It could also be that this is an item that you can't use in battle. Oh, working during Christmas. How's Endwalker treating you so far? I heard they fixed the grapes. That's quite a tragedy. Let's go to Karong for a second. Okay, so is there a reason why the backpack only contains a certain amount rather than the entire thing? did they fix the 8-bit here? Don't remember us. Oh, nice HP counter on blue there. So I wasn't too sure about whether or not to do this, and I wanted some advice from chat for this. There you go. I bought power suits for everyone because of the plus 50 defense and the ailment resistance to blindness, which is basically its Cyber Suit 2.0, right? So I was considering switching to the powered suit, then trying to find an item that resists paralysis. But unfortunately, from my understanding, is I can only get that from a drop from the red dragon. So I was wondering if it was worth it to go something along the lines of this as a build for blue. Might as well get our boy a oh, and we got Cotton. He hasn't changed much. Lute has learned quite a few new tricks. Amelia has a few new tricks up her sleeve as well. Guns Akimbo, Bounding Shot, Focus Shot. And Gen is now completely decked out with the Comet Blade, Wonder Bangle, Excel sheet. Excel sheet. It's just it's like a pocket spreadsheet to prevent physical damage. And I'm wondering if it's worth it to fully switch to a powered suit and get rid of the knockdown prevention. Because I don't know whether or not... Well, it could be, considering its smile is a vocal thing, that the harmoniums should prevent the attacks. In theory. Not sure if that's actually the case, but it's worth checking out. Harmonium and... What was the other one? There was always a third one that I keep forgetting. I already have Purple Eye, right? Oh. I just realized if blue gets stuck in a turn loop, I can Starlight heal everybody and still get turns to spare. Oh, that's incredible. Let's see. Then we get rid of the jet boots and that. Also, if we beat this game a bit early, chat, we're gonna switch on over to Gravity Rush and do some side questing there before finishing up the game. Bada bim, bada boom, I guess. Wait, what can I still get in Manhattan? What can I still get there? I haven't found the Lord of Omi yet. That is still something I want to do in one of the upcoming playthroughs. I think Celis' one is the one that I'm really gonna sit down and explore the world in. That feels like the bigger playthrough to do that in. Let's see, we got Harmonium, we got Blood Chalice. Prevents attacks against LP. That might actually be a good one. Honestly. Let's get 5 of those. No, I just bought something. Lady, calm down. Let's remove the Fire Crystal for a Blood Chalice. And now I just need to figure out why petrification. Okay, so this needs to stay on him. Let's get him naked. He has the harmonium, so that is that and purple eye. That's kind of like the general thing to help prevent a lot of things from happening. Give you a blood chalice as well, fire resistance. It's really unfortunate that like the prevention against LP is no, that wouldn't work against downed characters. Hey Soldat, how's it going? Yeah, I've been really hooked on this game. I did about 3 or 4 hours of grinding yesterday. That wouldn't be Yorkland. Right. Most of it goes through Kurong. Wait, what if I unequip the backpack? Is there a way to see? There's probably not a way to see what we can put in the backpack, right? Like that's always gonna be. Oh, wait. Oh, it's not usable in battle. Oh. Wait, it's not? Or is it just that... Huh. Let's see. Did something change here? Rod and meat's still the last one. I thought the JP recovery would have been... Are there items that allow you to recover JP in battle in this game? Okay, in battle. Those are restores HP in battle, and then it just stacks. Let me look something up real quick. As usual, the information that is out there isn't the most concise about this, but that does start to explain a few things. So that means that there is a limitation on it. However, if I do the snake oil thing, I should be able to just sun ray indefinitely on an enemy. Which is still extremely powerful. Let's go back to Shrike. Also, how's the sound for everyone? Get that Dulo on. But no spoiling. If it is like an item, it's fine. Because I asked for it. No, I actually kind of want to see how many Vermilion Sands he can block. Overdrive! Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, but that's not for in battle. That's also for outside of battle. That's kind of the problem I'm facing right now, is that I want to be able to recover from the burst damage that I get from blue, but right now I can't. Which is fine. Like, I feel like we're gonna do enough damage to level a small building at the very least. Oh, also, chat, very good news. So I've already kind of alluded to this, but next year I kind of want to dive fully into retro. And by retro, it basically anything that's 10 years or older, 10 years old or older, so anything up until 2010 for safety. Just to kind of get through a large portion of my backlog. And one of the things that I wanted to do was finish the Legacy of Kain series, because we recently started playing the Soul Reaver games, and I finally got Blood Omen to work. But not just that, I also have Blood Omen 2 and Defiance ready to be played. So those are coming to the channel as well, probably early next year. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to play at the end of the year, though. Like, I should have, if Sanctuary Stones are usable in battle, they should appear here, right? But they don't. That's kind of why I'm confused. I initially thought it might have been like an in-battle thing, or there's like a limitation to how long this menu can get. Which frankly might still be the case, but... Yeah, Starlight Heal is only one, so we do have like a means to turn things around if things start to go sour. Cool. I wonder if he's gonna block everything. That's 2. No. Couldn't get through the 3rd. There's only so much a shell like that can block. Ember. I mean, for 2 moves and then still having 63, which is the average pool that everybody has, minus Ricky, who just has an insane amount of WP and JP combined. He would be able to use Phantasm Shot to... Wait, would he be able to use that? Yeah, you should be able to. There was also the Golden Fleece item, but that's only dropped by Dragon Lords, and you did fuck that up. You did. Not gonna lie. That's pretty fucked up. Let's do one last pass to, I think it was Kiel. That also has a shop for that specifically, because I don't remember if we have Mind Magic available and stuff. Because I think it was something... Oh, wait, he's not even able to... What does Mind Heal do? What do you mean it consumes JP? Okay, so these are just stat increases. Ready for the end of the year? Same here, dude. It has been a hell of a year. It is still kind of a shame that we went into lockdown right at the end of the year. Like, it's understandable to a degree, but it kind of leaves a sour taste when you have to be like asking your family members that you were originally intending to visit, like, hey, is it allowed? Are you expecting more guests? Like, I mean, I can leave the mom at home if you want, but it just kind of sucks, you know? There are now 0 pigeons. There is a chicken, though. Look at that boy. We got limitations for Christmas, but no straight lockdown. Yeah, here it's only essential stuff, so even getting new glasses measured is something that you have to make an appointment for, and you're on a very strict time limit. The secret ultimate character, of course. Who else would be the most powerful egg-laying behemoth in video games? Is there actually a JRPG where you have a chicken as a companion? Wait, can I enter this place? Well, Yakuza has Nugget. Yeah, that's true. I feel kind of sorry for this bird. Well, like a dragon, the chicken is a pound made, right? So that doesn't really count. Oh yeah, I abused that chicken. That chicken experienced some work time crunch. That was a big boy. It can work for your business. The context? About my chicken too. Well, with the management minigame, I always put Nugget on the forefront because he was like the cheapest unit with, I think on the blue side, like the blue little icon, he or she was the strongest unit for its price and was in charge of the laundromat. Yeah, once I kind of figured out how the business meetings work, that game just kind of crumbled apart. It was a lot of fun. Wait, that was supposed to be a boss? I got more snake oil. I want to see if there is something actually, but it always felt wrong to me, and it kind of is. Like it's a bear on wheels with snake arms. Like it just feels odd, no matter how you look at it. We are very, very strong. Are you now? Or are you just saying that? I'm gonna give you one turn to prove yourself. It does kind of look like the bowl is being mounted by something, doesn't it? It does kind of look that way. We are very, very weak. Oh. I didn't just crush them, I crushed their spirits as well. Didn't mean to, I'm sorry. Whoops. Constantly getting pegged. He likes it. Or are we to judge, honestly? I have accumulated wealth. This is a cool monster though, the centipede one. I really like that design. I wonder if somebody bothered to make high-res renders out of the backgrounds and the monster designs for documentation purposes. Like, information on this game is scattered enough as is, but I wouldn't be too surprised if the game is like, hey, we have like character renders that are extremely high resolution just cause somebody was very bored on a Sunday. Oh. Buddy dropped from the ceiling. Uh-oh. That's a problem. Why would you hurt yourself like that? Why would you hurt yourself like that? Why would you do that? Let's see if this turn is going to be any different. Oh, there goes Ken. I'm always going to be very amazed at the hilarious inefficiency of confused characters. Hey, Brinkmanship. How's it going? Oh, we're getting a turn. Oh, they're dead. They're dead. Oh, they're dead. I'm doing pretty good. Just relaxing, enjoying some SaGa Frontier, tying up some loose ends in this playthrough. Watching Get die. It's a little bit of an experience. God, I will never get over the fact that somebody gave a sheep a gun in SaGa Frontier. You know what this sheep is missing? A big fucking gun. That sounds exactly like something it needs. Hey, Sanctuary Stone. I mean, it's always welcome. Ooh, what is that? I'm actually kind of curious. A Thun Dragon. Okay, how hard can I destroy this guy? And there goes the Hellhound, I think. Yeah. I just realized that during the red fight, if I had Overdrive equipped, I could have absolutely decimated him. I just realized that I finally have a phone that works on near reincarnation. Works with near reincarnation. So I need to try that out. Yeah, I learned about it yesterday. We were talking about the properties of Overdrive and how status effects work in SaGa Frontier, and this came up. I was like, oh, so you're telling me that I have a destroy all button at my disposal at any given time? If so, thank you for that. I will use it wisely. I feel like if I absorb the Thun Dragon, I will become small again. It's gonna take some time to get used to playing the game with some semblance of normalcy. in the next run. I think I'm gonna skip loot for now and go straight to Celis though. I've been really wanting to do a full playthrough as her. Ooh. The slimy. Oh, right. It was this fight. I couldn't do this fight. I could barely do this fight, I think, during the red run. Because these guys block the big one in the back. But luckily I have things like Millionaire to take the guy in the back out. Like AoEs during this would be very wise to keep around. Probably not gonna do much. Oh, that's a lot more than I thought it would. Let's see what happens. There you go. Big slime, huge slime. Hello? Oh, you can find another Excel sheet here. Let's see. I feel like I should give Blue some MP back. Or JP in this case. Wait, where did it go? Oh, okay. Got me a little bit alarmed there. Got me going there for a second, not gonna lie. Oh, since I don't have anything to do here, it does unlock the rooms, but it doesn't do anything beyond that. Well, let's go to the Magic Kingdom and find out if the seal is broken or not. But yeah, hopefully you guys have been enjoying the Saga content so far. It's been a lot of fun playing through this game, honestly. Especially with how busted some of the stuff is that that we've been finding over the last bit specifically. It's been so good to just kind of see, or kind of feel that progress, rather, of starting to make the game mechanics your own. I still haven't figured out how the damage reduction thing works, though. I get the feeling like it has to do with the first turn having a sort of diminishing aura, so that you lose like 50 to 75% of your damage output. I think even if he blocks it, it still gives him some damage. Because you do hear the plink from you dealing damage. I'm not sure if that's the actual case, but it does give blue an insufferable amount of turns per turn. So unless I start making really huge mistakes, I should be immortal. I don't want to say we're basically gods, because I watched Critical Role, and the last time somebody said that they turned into a goldfish and died. Look at this statue, though. That's such a beautiful looking statue. Yeah, the only thing I'm not allowed to use is the, You gonna fight the demons? Are you the last magician? Yes, I am. You must be blue or rouge. There's still hope for the kingdom. I must warn you, once you enter, you can't get out until you beat the last demon. And don't use gate magic there. You'll be cast away into the eternal oblivion. I'll keep an eye on your items. No, I'm rouge. Bluge. Ever just misfire a joke? Hello? Power comes flowing. Oh, okay, yeah, we definitely maxed out the battle rank for this part in particular. If we do find something called a Dragon Lord, I do want to fight it. What the? A shaman. Not what I was looking for. You are not a demon lord either, or dragon lord if I recall. Airfolk and Xiphon. This part of the run must have been incredibly cruel on the PS1 release without the use of the money glitch. Oh, I never picked up that suit that's there. I think that's his brigand suit. Like, if you think about it, the run or the flee mechanic has been added for the remastered version. So in the original, you weren't able to flee from any encounters, but in this version, you can, which makes traversing dungeons a lot easier, and also controlling the amount of battle ranking that you would. Hello? Where am I now? And what can I do here? This feels like a place where you should be able to do something, but I feel like that's where a lot of the strategy for battle rank manipulation comes in. Like, I honestly don't grasp the way that battle ranking works in this game. I know there is a tier system. I know that there is a system in place that basically calculates the amount of battles that you do, but I don't know how it decides that. That's like the one thing I haven't quite figured out. Like do specific fights, herald specific results, and all that. I already have like maxed out max cures. That's why it's called max cure. What's this? Ooh, another blood chalice. Bizu, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. But just think about the amount of encounters that I'm avoiding right now just to get to the final boss unscathed. They did make it so that field bosses, however, aren't skippable. Hey, Shifty Sauce, how's it going? Can I share what I've always theorized the battle ranking is based on? If it doesn't spoil any story thing, if it's surely or purely mechanical, then sure. Well, let's hope that my training arc pays off. I figured it was based on a max HP range. It would be more based on the total stats that you accumulate. Otherwise, Blue's battle rank would shoot up the second you finish the Rouge fight. Alright, let's see how stupid we can make this. There is the potential that I might be able to skip something here. But in case I'm wrong, Heaven and Earth and Acid. Definitely Acid. How much do I do? That's the same. Based on HP range, but that Rouge fight is a good point, and I have no real other reason to think of it. I think it is something that there is a hidden value for each encounter that you do, and that sort of accumulates over the course of the game. So this is also kind of... I didn't realize this at first. but the Vortex is a kind of a giveaway as to how the... how Overdrive is set up for this game. Let's get a snake oil in and start blasting. And now we should have 6 extra turns on our side of the party. So the first one breaks a barrier, right? The first one triggers something. The next one is 2100, 3100 even. And then this one is going to continue in the 3100 range. Okay, now we're outside of Overdrive. Okay, so this is the test. The 2, 3, the 4, the 5. And just in case. Wait, no, don't Vortex unless you need to. The 6? The 7? Wow, 7 attacks in a row. That is kind of insane. And now he gets the defense down stat. Oh, that sucks. But we skipped 7 swords. That's good. We skipped 7 swords. That's good. That's good. What are sinus ults? Hey, Artemis. How's it going? Imagine 7 towers in a row. I can't imagine that because I've never seen towers. Wish I could, though. I don't know if his stats reset, hence why I'm using the... He's really trying here. Ooh, this is gonna hit big. 5K? 4.2, I'll take it. 8 hours of consulting half a dozen people in the sky powder read. Oh boy. Oh, crap. Ooh, okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. The veils are up. Blue is back up. How many does he get, though? 2. 3. Or that's 2. This would be 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Now we're gonna find out if Vermilion Sands can combo into itself. Wait, I want to try something here. Let's use Vermilion Sands one more time, then a Gale Blast. Now Ursine Assault, Sharp Shot, Heaven and Earth, because that combos, then Heat Wave. I want to see what combos here, because if so, the combo potential here is insane. Okay, that doesn't combo into itself. What did I cancel, though? This is the stupidest thing ever. It's great. Hey, Wexford, how's it going? He's still going. Oh, he's still going. What a video game. Oh, we're turning back? We're turning back? We're turning back, baby. Okay, I have 58 remaining. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's enough Gale Blasts for now. Let's see what Headwind Rush does in this combination. Then Acid again, just in case. Lifesteal is fine. That's like, what, 400? 688. Okay, that's a lot more. Now I should Vortex. I like that there was the potential to combo multiple times in this sequence. It just shoots his defense down in a combo, and then starts blasting. There is a potential that we're going to see the Headwind Rush as well with a Gale Blast comboing. This is so nutty. The spice! I keep skipping the most dangerous phase and I'm loving it, dude. It's so good. I can do one more vortex, but I might lose my advantage here. In Sharp Shot, Headwind Rush, and just Heat Wave it. I want to see what happens. Because this boy is carrying right now. It's one blocked. And 3 more attacks to go. Here, have some sunshine, buddy. It'll do you good to get some vitamin D. Wasn't destroyed. Wait. Wait. Oh, dude, I'm immortal. Unless he outright kills me, I am immortal. Items should have priority over a lot of things in this game as well, so that's a good thing. Although, I'm getting a little worried here. Oh, self? Yes. What do you mean Sunray combos into Ursine Assault? Video games, man. They're so much fun. That might be, yeah, okay. No, okay, that could be bad. It's not too bad. I'll take it. Yeah, there he is. Oh, I'm gonna abuse the crap out of this. That's 1, that's 2. Rest is just sun rays, baby. Sharp Shot. Maybe Heaven and Earth will give it a trifold combo, but Acid needs to be in there. Oh. I think the game had a slow fade out. It just says the end. What? Oh, I love video games, chat. Well, I mean, wait, who did we clear as now? Okay, so we got blue T260G, red, and Amelia. So next up would be Acellus. And the latter half of freaking... Wow. Okay, that was a little bit unexpected. Not entirely unpleasant, but a little unexpected. That's like a kung fu movie ending. Lasagna smoothie. That sounds delicious, I'm not gonna lie. How did you choose the order of scenarios you were playing in? A good friend of mine, Voxandra, helped me kind of pick, based on the amount of mechanics that are involved in the playthrough, how the order of the characters. So we started with Amelia, then went red, then T260G, because that's kind of the point where you start to learn more about machines. Then we started to learn about magic. Now we're going to learn about mystics. And then we're going to go to loot. Then it's Ricky. Then it's Fuse. Because Fuse is originally the 8th character, right? So I wanted to at least include him. So, chat. I have a couple of suggestions and a couple of things that I want to put an offer, right? We are in the final chapter. We are in the final chapter of Gravity Rush 2 on the PS4. I want to finish this game before the end of the year, and we have about 4 more streams to go. 3. We have Friday, the Christmas Eve stream, basically. Then we have the Monday after Christmas, the 27th, and then we have Wednesday. I'm taking the time around New Year's off to kind of relax, spend some time with family, and all that. Miss Mike, how's it going? I fell in love with the Acellus when I first played this game, mechanically or as a character. Figuring out Acellus' mechanic was the first time I genuinely jumped up with this game screaming, I love being strong. That was like the first time where I genuinely just popped out of my chair and just went, oh my god, this is the greatest thing ever. I'm very excited for Acellus, honestly. It's been the character that I've been most looking forward to. She's been like the character that has been, next to Ricky, has been the character that has been mostly shrouded in mystery. Like every time you encounter her, there is just something that you feel she's not telling, and I'm kind of curious to figure out what that is. And yeah, Rick Huster, apparently we won. Let's see, did I miss anything in chat? When I was a child, I was really turned off by the garish colors of this game, but I've learned to appreciate its unique aesthetic as an adult. Having said that, it does kind of look like the Rainbow Bright went on a week-long bender and barfed all over the screen. I'm not gonna lie, that's surprisingly accurate. So, chat, I'm gonna let you guys decide. There are about 38 of you guys in here. Thank you guys so much for being here, by the way. Really appreciate it. Let's start a new poll. The question is, are we finishing Gravity Rush? Or are we starting Acellus? I'm gonna let you guys decide on that for the next 2 minutes, so don't forget to vote. But I do have to say, this is the first run of SaGa Frontier where I genuinely felt what the game was all about, right? That sense of freedom, that sense of wanting to sort of I would like to add before everybody votes, by the way, if we're going to do a Salus's run, next stream is going to be Gravity Rush 2 regardless. Like, we're going to end the week finishing up Gravity Rush 2. Hey, Shady Zaku, how's it going? But this was the first run where I felt truly in control of what was going on. There were like 2 moments where I felt like the game was kind of screwing around. That was during the Time Lord fight, which we turned on its head. Like that fight got turned on its head. That was beautiful. I absolutely love that moment where I just went, hang on, I can use Psychic Prism because I think that Overdrive is a spell. And then everything got shut down from there, because after Overdrive, he can only do the Earthquake attack, and from that point onward, if you have anti-Earthquake equipment, then you can just basically stand there and just clap your hands, do a silly dance, and call it a day. Honestly. Also, I'm slightly distracted because word on the street is that there is Begins edition is up for pre-order on the Bandai Namco store. Okay, so that will be later today. The for those of you guys who are interested in the .hack GU last recode Switch release, by the way, which I highly recommend. I cannot stress enough, if you enjoy JRPGs that are unconventional but have an excellent storyline, I highly recommend trying out .hack GU. It's on Switch, it's going to be pretty high in the price, probably about $40 on the retail, but apparently we're starting a sellers. But apparently there is going to be an edition for the Switch that is about $60, which has the soundtrack included. And I have always wanted to own the Pyros the Third song. I just cannot recommend Switch if you can get... that is true. PlayStation 4 version, not just it's not just a matter of price, because the PlayStation 4 and the PC version are both really cheap on the regular, but they also probably run better. Like I'm a huge sucker for .hack, and I will give Bandai all my money if it means that we're gonna get more .hack. So let that bias sink in for a bit, and take from it what you will. But man, it has been a treat figuring out this game. I cannot thank... I really want to give some extra shout-outs to Dino Please and Foxandra for really introducing me to this game. Without their information on how the game is played and what actually made the game so special to them, and kind of showcasing some of the basic mechanics, I probably would have bounced off on the first 3 playthroughs. But because of that, the more I started playing, the more I started seeing what they were seeing in the game. And despite not having that nostalgic factor, because this game never came out in Europe, we only got the second one, I think. Wait, let me double check that actually, because I'm not entirely sure. Let's see. Nope. Original PlayStation release was only in Japan and in the USA. Oh, I have to change the title to, was it, how do you spell Acellus? With two L's. So, what is the difference between New Game Plus again and New Game? With New Game, you just start from scratch, right? But it doesn't matter to the overall clear data thing. And meanwhile, I'm frantically refreshing the Bandai Namco store to I was about to say, are you guys stupid? Seriously, offering a freaking mouse mat for $100, but it comes with a deluxe edition of the game. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. I think we're gonna carry over the credits. PPSC, I think on my tablet. Now playing some Parappa the Rapper. Been meaning to. That's a good game. If you have the chance, Zaku, I highly recommend trying out Valkyrie Profile Laneth and Tactics Ogre Let Us Cling Together. Yeah, the mobile version of it, Artemis. Look at that art, though. Acellus has some high fashion going on. That 90s anime haircut. Gotta love it. Saved from death by Orluge, the king of the mystics. And she was transformed into the only half-human, half-mystic the world has ever seen. Now she searches for meaning in a world where she is never truly accepted. With the additional content, I still haven't figured out what the additional content is or not.